Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. Today guys, I'll be checking out this interesting video from Walsh, and it's titled Jay-Z completely trash his award speech. And you guys, I'm excited for this. If you're yet to subscribe to this channel, please consider subscribing. Give this video a massive thumbs up, comment, share, and all that good stuff. And without much ado, let's see what Walsh has for us in this video.
The Grammys happened a couple nights ago, and apparently, all things considered, I guess, I didn't watch it, but it looks like it wasn't a terrible show as these things go. They actually had some real musical performances, I think. As far as I saw in the clips circulating, it actually was like a relatively decent display of actual musical talent at the Grammys, it seems like, which is pretty shocking. Still not going to watch it, but, credit where it's due. And there was one embarrassing moment, though, which came to us courtesy of Jay-Z. He received some kind of Lifetime Achievement Award or something, and when he got up to receive it, he took the time to complain, of course, as one does when they win an award. And here's what he said.
I don't want to embarrass this young lady, but she has more Grammys than everyone and never won Album of the Year. So even by your own metrics, that doesn't work. Think about that. The most Grammys, never won Album of the Year. That doesn't work. Some of you gonna go home tonight and feel like you've been robbed. Some of you made it, Rob. Some of you don't belong in the category. Oh, no, that was it. No, when I get nervous, I tell the truth. But outside of that.
Oh, what a great guy. Up there, he's winning, I think it was a Lifetime Achievement Award or something along those lines. And he takes his time to complain and then randomly insult the other people that have been nominated for awards. These are just the worst people in the world. You turn on these shows and you see these are just the worst human beings that the world has to offer, and yet they're winning accolades. So Beyonce has won like 30 Grammys or something like that. I think a little bit more than 30. Yeah, more than anyone, and yet he still complains that she hasn't won more. She's still being persecuted because although she's won more than anyone, and probably didn't deserve any of them, She hasn't won Album of the Year, and so she's still put upon, still persecuted. The most Grammys out of anyone, not enough. Not enough adulation, not enough admiration, not enough recognition. It's just funny when they keep trying to do this with Beyonce in particular. Yeah. They are determined to turn her into a victim somehow. This mega wealthy superstar celebrity who's won more award recognition than any musical artist in history. Yeah. Really think about that.
About 35.
There are a lot of terrible musicians these days that are not even really musicians. You think about all the true geniuses that we've seen in the music industry over the last 70 years or so. And Beyonce has won more than any of them.
What is she singing? Really?
But it's not enough. Still complaining. Kind of amazing. But then Jay-Z keeps talking, and he says something as he continues. After he's done complaining and insulting people, he gets into a little effort to be inspiring. And what he says there, I think, sort of shows what the problem is, what the real problem is. So watch this.
But outside of that, we got to keep showing up. And forget the Grammys for a second, just in life. As my daughter sits and stares at me nervous as I am. Just in life, you got to keep showing up. Just keep showing up. Forget the Grammys. You got to keep showing up until they give you all those accolades you feel you deserve. Until they call you chairman. Until they call you a genius. Until they call you the...
Okay, so he says, keep showing up, keep trying, until they give you the accolades you feel you deserve. Until they call you a genius. So notice the mentality there. It's not keep showing up, keep working hard until you've achieved something meaningful in the world. Yeah. That's not what he's saying. It's keep showing up until they give you recognition. Like keep pursuing those ego strokes until your ego has been stroked enough.
Yeah. Wow, you guys, it still baffles me that after all the awards that Beyonce has bagged, Jay-Z has to still complain that she didn't win the album of the year. Is the album of the year the most important award in history? I want to know this because I don't know why other people do not deserve the win apart from Beyonce. I don't even know the kind of song she has sang to have the most award ever in the history of music. Let me know in the comment section what you think about what Jay-Z just said. Do you think that Beyonce truly deserved it, or the people who got it actually deserve that award? Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below, and let's continue watching, you guys.
Now, this mentality may have driven Jay-Z to become very successful, financially anyway, and ridiculously wealthy. I think he's like a billionaire now or something. But this is terrible advice for pretty much everybody else. Because if you're driven by a need for recognition, most likely you'll never achieve anything.
That's true.
Think about how passive that is too. Keep going until they give you what you deserve, until they recognize. Who's they?
Yeah.
It's like it's like other people out there have the key to your happiness. And you got to keep proving yourself to them until they give you, until they use the key and unlock your happiness for you. And the thing is that is what motivates a lot of people. And every once in a while, you'll have somebody motivated that way who does succeed enormously. But most people won't. And if that's what drives you, most likely it will drive you right into a ditch. And you won't get past the first mile, right? You'll barely even get out of your driveway before you're in a ditch, if that's what drives you. And I encounter people like this all the time in my business, as you might imagine, who have this obsessive need to be recognized and credited and applauded. Give me the credit, give me the recognition. Not just people in front of the camera either. I mean, at every level of the business, you run into this. And naturally, any kind of business where you are around cameras and TVs and stuff, it's going to attract that kind of mentality even more. And here's the thing: the vast majority of the people I meet who are like this, I need credit, I need recognition, I need to be applauded, I need this. Vast majority are not successful and probably never will be, because their motivations are all entirely wrong. If you want to achieve anything worthwhile in life, you have to find a way to forget as much as possible about recognition, not worry about that, not worry about who gets the credit, right? And pursue greatness because it's greatness. You see all the time, you see people who are basically on the first rung of the ladder or haven't even made it on the first rung yet. And they're down there screaming, recognize me. Where's my credit? Why aren't you saying nice things about me? Give me applause.
Yeah.
And they're going to be there whining forever. They're stuck in this paralysis
haven't put in the work.
That their need for approval has put them in. Now, there will be exceptions. Jay-Z, extremely rich, but not a key to success for most people. And the thing is, even if you do succeed with that mentality, as Jay-Z has just showed you, you still won't be happy. So you might be an exception, and maybe this obsessive need to be recognized does actually, because the other thing is, if on top of that you also have enormous skill and talent and all of that, and an ability to focus obsessively on what you want in life, you might still succeed. But you'll never be happy. You will never be happy. Because he and his wife have been called geniuses many times, unduly. They've been given every accolade, every award, every crown you can give someone. They've been given all of them. And it's still not enough. Still not whining. Enough. Still just whining. Not happy. That's where it leads.
Wow, you guys, this is very, very greedy of Jay-Z and Beyonce, because out of all the awards Beyonce has bagged, Jay-Z is still not satisfied, or I would say both of them are not satisfied until they get this particular one that their eyes are on. This is to tell you that nothing can satisfy human being. Even when you give them the whole world, they'll still be wanting more. Let me know what you guys think about this. I love what Matt Walsh said in this video. He is very, very wise with his choice of words, and I loved everything about this video. If you guys totally enjoyed watching, give this video a massive thumbs up, comment, share, and all that good stuff. And I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.